Welcome everyone in HueFin News. Today is August the 4th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis, to where we're here to give you all the news according to the charts. And on top of that, give you our price predictions on where we expect these cryptocurrencies to go over the next trading day. Now, as always, I like to give you all more evidence and proof that language analysis is definitely a very powerful tool to have access to. We did a video yesterday for our members on our HueFin News Patreon page. Let me do a plug real quick. If you're not a member of ours on our Patreon page, then you're definitely missing out on great opportunities to capitalize on movements in the market. We have forecasted both of these instances, Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic, to move in certain directions. And that's why you need to make sure you become a member of ours on our HueFin News Patreon page, so you can be in the forerunner, or be a forerunner in the market before these currencies move in our predicted directions. So the link is going to be in the description of this video. All you had to do is go ahead and click on the link. It'll take you to the Patreon page. You'll sign up there, and then you have access to all of our exclusive content, as well as our daily analysis that we do for the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Now, if you have an interest in a different altcoin, then we'll go ahead and do a viewer request for you to give you our analysis on the direction in which we expect that coin to go. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and look at Bitcoin first. Okay, because I know you might see a lot of people on YouTube and they might tell you, well, Bitcoin is going to continue to move higher, or they're surprised that Bitcoin is trading right now around that $6,900 area. Well, what if I told you that we expected that to occur yesterday? Okay, so we were looking for Bitcoin to continue to move lower in price, and that is literally what occurred in our video yesterday that we uploaded at 4:03 p.m. Okay, so I want you all to listen and pay attention to see what occurred in the market for Bitcoin. That Bitcoin is still giving us some weakness. Bitcoin currently is down 1.90%. Last trade was $7,392.30. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on Bitcoin on the daily price bar. You can see that today is a probable precursors of strength day at the market. We have been in a downturn in Bitcoin for like the last 5 trading days, and definitely you guys can see the market is trying to hold support above $7,200. The volume is extremely heavy today in Bitcoin, and we need to see whether or not we are going to continue to move higher or lower in the market. Looking currently on this 3-hour bar, you guys can see that Bitcoin is giving us another push to go down. The market was actually holding support around $7,500. And if this current 3-hour bar in fact closes below the previous close, then definitely we are going to continue to move to the downside of Bitcoin, or at least maintain another area of consolidation. Now, please understand that that 7,500, 7,450 price level is resistance now, because the market has actually broken that area that was once held as support. So now we're looking at the 45-minute bars in Bitcoin. You can see that we recently just got through with a very strong push to go down bar in the market. Obviously, Bitcoin is not ready for higher prices, which is one of the main reasons why we are seeing some life coming into the altcoin market at this particular time. So definitely right now, I'm not looking for Bitcoin to move higher. It's very obvious that this coin is giving us signals as to direction that it really wants to go. So as of right now, we're looking for Bitcoin to continue to move lower in price. And if we cannot stay above, let's see, maybe around that $7,300 area, then again, we're going to come all the way back down to $7,200 or even $7,000 over the next couple of trading days. So right there, I told you all already that we were expecting Bitcoin to move lower in price, and if the market couldn't hold $7,200, that it will come all the way back down towards $7,000. Next one is going to be Ethereum Classic. So now we are looking at Ethereum Classic. This coin is up 0.5%. Last trade was 19,957 Satoshis. And we're getting a probable because of the strength bar in the market right now in Ethereum Classic. Quick look at the 3-hour bars in Ethereum Classic. Y'all can definitely see that support. that resistance is coming in around 20,000 Satoshis. You would expect that to occur given the fact that it has been acting as support during this particular time. Taking a look at the 1-hour bars in Ethereum Classic. And again, you can see this market is able to hold support around 19,400, 19,006. The market is still getting us some strength, albeit we are seeing some small weakness coming into the market only because 20,000 Satoshi is resistance. Now, if we maintain in the cases of precursors of strength bars around 20,000 Satoshis, expect continuation to the upside to occur. As of right now, consolidation is being had. Stockpile is still coming in the market. So we have to be watchful and stay on the sidelines until we actually see whether or not this currency will continue to move higher in price. So I'm still expecting Ethereum Classic to move higher in price, although in the short term we can consolidate and move to the downside, and we can actually come all the way back down towards that 19,800 Satoshi area and then bounce from there and move higher. So just keep that in mind. But definitely I still think we got a little bit more room to run to the upside in Ethereum Classic. So that's all So there you go. If you guys would have taken our analysis, used it for your own in particular strategy, you guys could have been up substantially today, both in Bitcoin and in Ethereum Classic. If you understand how to short the market, you would have been pretty good profitable trade today in Bitcoin. And if you would have bought Ethereum Classic after you watched our video yesterday, you guys could have been up today as well. Now, before I go, again, I want to do analysis for NEO. So you can see here, NEO is currently down 3.73%. Last trade was $26.49. Daily price bar for this currency again is weakness. Nothing too much to speak on the daily price chart for NEO. We're going to look at the 3-hour bars, and literally we need to try to determine where the support area for this coin is going to be. And you can see here that the next support area for NEO, which is trading around there now, but if NEO cannot hold that support area, then expect it to come all the way back down towards $20, and ultimately it could come all the way back down to $12 over the next couple of weeks. Okay, but the daily price chart for NEO continues to show us that this currency has a lot more movement to the downside. Try to zoom in real quick for you, and that's literally what I'm forecasting in NEO for this currency to continue to move lower. The next area of support is going to be around $20, so just keep that in mind. We might consolidate in the near term, but even while we're in this consolidation, weakness is still apparent. So I'm not looking for NEO to move a lot higher than about that $26.80 area. In fact, if it moves higher, but long term, yes, NEO still has some downside movement to go. And now the last one is going to be OMG. You can see that OMG is down 0.5% right now. Last trade was $5.34. This currency as well is giving us indications of market weakness. All these cryptocurrencies paired against the USD is definitely moving to the downside on the daily price chart. We do have a couple more hours to go though. So if OMG in fact closes off of the lows, then we may actually start a consolidation. But what we have right now in the market is definitely indications that this currency is going to move to the downside. And the 3-hour bars is giving us the same depiction, looking for this currency to move lower. If OMG cannot maintain support above $5.30, this currency will continue to move a lot lower than $5.20. So my analysis for OMG is for the continuation to move lower. It might hold support above $5.30. If that's the case, then OMG will continue to move higher. So that is the price area that you need to watch out for. Okay. Now, again, before I go, if you guys got more interest in learning language analysis so you can do all of this on your own, then definitely come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page. There you have access to this analysis and much more, to where you're able to converse with all of our other members, ask questions if you don't understand something, and as well viewer requests if you have an interest in a different altcoin. But in the meantime, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.